How you doing, Southern Alberta? This is the Stormbringer, bringing you somewhat of a PZW Shaw Television Match of the Week. Here's the deal. If you tuned in last week and you didn't see the footage, go to powerzonewrestling.net. You can see the matchup between Dilauna and the Cowboy Bryn Watts. Tom here to my right, working as a producer here in the Shaw Television studios, took it upon himself to edit out the graphic ending of the match between Dilauna and the Cowboy. Basically what happened is Cowboy Bryn Watts had Dilauna up on stage area and tombstone pile driver. If you go to powerzonewrestling.net, there is a lot of detail on there about what has happened. There are ruptured discs in the neck and spine within the vertebrae of Dilauna. Cowboy Bryn Watts has now left the ring, having won the contest by countout. Tom, this is easily one of the most revolting and disgusting moments in the history of Power Zone Wrestling in my career. You can see, obviously, I'm pretty concerned. I was handcuffed to the ring post in this match. It was something that the Cowboy had baited Dilauna into agreeing to doing. Commissioner Jim Dandy made the contract. You can see the great folks with St. John Ambulance there with Dilauna. These guys, I mean, I don't even think Delauna's head had barely met the stage, and these guys were there. They knew something bad was going to happen. You can see I'm pretty upset. I'm admonishing referee, head official Vince Dieger. You know what? Vince Dieger is a wonderful human being, an absolutely amazing professional wrestling referee. He did the best he could. It wasn't up to Vince Dieger to stop what was happening. I'm taking off. You're going to see here in a minute what's coming up next. This here is retribution. You can see the crowd now. The crowd pops. And the Cowboy went down the stairs the hard way, and you can see me lacing the Cowboy with the big left hands. This isn't a wrestling match. This is retribution. The Cowboy meets the chairs the hard way. You know what, Tom? That is not okay. I'm going to apologize to our great fans. They do not need to be concerned for their safety when they come to a Power Zone Wrestling event. I should not have thrown the Cowboy Bryn Watts into the chairs. That is a mistake. I want to apologize to the Combative Sports Commission. I want to apologize to the City of Lethbridge. I want to apologize to our amazing fans that come to the DA Electric Barn. It is my apologies. Boom! Cowboy Bryn Watts eats steel. You can see that obviously, and I use that word a lot, Tom, but you can see that I am obviously exasperated, frustrated, disturbed by everything that transpired. If you did not see the footage of the match between the gorgeous Dilauna and Cowboy Bryn Watts, please log on to powerzonewrestling.net and see it for yourself. The Cowboy Bryn Watts is a revolting human being. You can see right there, I have absolutely no regard for his safety, for his care. Laced him with a steel chair, a big boot to the face. Cowboy Bryn Watts was split open, severely split open. I'm hoping that the camera person doesn't do a close-up on Cowboy Bryn Watts, because I don't want that graphic footage to be shown here on Shaw Television for our amazing audience at home. But I was ticked off. I'm going to censor myself, Tom. I was disturbed and ticked off, not only because I care about Dilauna as a human being, but I'm also ticked off and disturbed because this match between the Cowboy and Dilauna shouldn't even have happened in the first place, Tom. It shouldn't even have happened. And if it was going to happen, I'm simply there at ringside with Dilauna to stop guys from taking liberties with this beautiful woman who's busting her butt to be a great performer with PZW. That's the only reason why I'm at ringside with her, Tom. I'm not there so that I can help her win. I'm there so that I'm simply taking care of things to make sure that guys do business the right way when they're in the ring with Dilauna. The Cowboy Bryn Watts has been beat into a pulp. Thank goodness the camera person comes back with the view. I don't want this graphic footage, but I want the audience at home to understand something. There is retribution. This is payback. You broke her neck. Well, I just broke your back, Cowboy. I just broke Cowboy Bryn Watts' back. And you know what? Now, this is where things got interesting, and this is where some of the garbage that we have made our fans sit through comes out full force. because I'll tell you what's happening right now. I've got my back to the ring. I'm pulling up the Cowboy. I'm going to beat him down again, and here's what happens. T-Bone's in the ring. T-Bone's got a scheduled contest with myself, and he's in the ring. That is how disgusting T-Bone is. T-Bone knows that there's his opening. I can't beat the Stormbringer one-on-one. I can't beat him man-to-man, face-to-face. So why not get him when he's distracted? So here we go. This is a mistake on my part, Tom. I never should have got in the ring. T-Bone and the Stormbringer. You can see T-Bone's getting clean shots on me. I can't get any clean ones on him. And the match is underway. Vince rang the bell. The match is underway. It's T-Bone and Stormbringer. Big clothesline in the corner. The big Texas redneck, myself, the Stormbringer, nails T-Bone with a huge clothesline in the corner. Here we go for another one. Going for the ride. Another big clothesline. Following him in right here. And this is where this was a mistake, Tom, for me to even be in that ring. You can see that I am obviously, and again I use that word, but you can see that I am obviously distracted, not at 100%, nailing T-Bone down across the back. I'm in control now, but you know something, Tom? In just a few short moments, you know it is only a matter of time if T-Bone can weather this storm that he gets the upper hand. T-Bone kicks out at the 1 count. There's a mistake. Well, I should not have gone for the pin, Tom. What I should have done is just beat him up, because again, I've only got a small window of opportunity to get the best of this guy, and I should have took it. Tom, this match will continue on the PZW Shaw Television Match of the Week.